We are not co-parenting with a narcissist. We are not parenting with a narcissist. The narcissist is counter-parenting with us. When we say co-parenting with a narcissist, as is the name of the channel, we're saying what we would have expected after the relationship. Hi guys, welcome to Co-Parenting with a Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I upload more videos. Alright guys, to further break this down, let's say your kid has a particular cream that they use prior to the relationship being over. You guys already know this particular child likes this body cream, and you buy this specifically from a store. Let's call it store A. So you buy the cream from store A, and there's a route, the same, one route to get to the store A to buy this. When you're co-parenting, both of the parents will know that this is the store they buy this. There's a reason why you buy it from that specific store. There's no discussion about it. There's no argument. Both of you have the child's best interest at heart, which means you go to the same store, using the same route. No problem. People that are parenting will definitely, they're fully committed to the child, the best interest of the child. They agree on that part. However, the route to get to where they need to get to in making decision about the child is different. So in the same scenario, just like the cream, they know that the cream is better for the child. This particular cream is better for the child, and this cream is purchased from this store A. When you're parenting, the other parents might decide not to take the same route to get to the store. The same store, they might take 3 different other routes that gets there, probably not as fast as the main route that you normally take to get to the store. So that's parenting. So it's the same cream for the child, because in that situation, both of you have the child's best interest at heart. So the same cream, but different route. Now, when the narcissist is counter-parenting with you, it means that none of those things will hold through. First of all, in this arrangement, the resentment or the hate or whatever it is they have for you is overshadowing everything else. So in this particular scenario, they are all out to win. So when the child needs the cream, what ends up happening is they will take a different route. They will go to a different store, and they will purchase a different cream, because at the end of the day, their interest isn't on the child. The child doesn't even come into play here. You are the target. So that's why I say we are not parenting. Definitely we are not co-parenting, but the narcissist is most definitely counter-parenting with us. So let's pick 3 different scenarios here where how would a co-parent react, and how would the parent react, and how the counter-parent will react. So let's say the kids have a game, or it pops up, the game going to activity after school, something like that. Co-parenting, you realize that the parents both agree. Maybe one of them couldn't make it, then the other one will go, regardless of who signed up for whatever it is. Maybe it's not something to sign up. Maybe it's, the kids have no option. That's just an after school activity. One of the parents should be there, or the parents should be there. So either or, the parents can show up if the other one can not make it. Now with the parenting, the parent will, here they do have the best interest of the child at heart, but whoever, if they don't have possession of the child at that time, then chances are that they might not take the child. But if they do have the possession of the child at the time where this came up, then they can take the child. So in this situation, for a parent, they will take the child as long as the child is in their possession to take, for them to take the child to this activity. Now, for counter-parenting, first of all, this scenario for them presents another opportunity to completely move the child away from the scene and focus on you. This is a time to remind you how this should have been planned well ahead, or even though maybe you don't have any control over it, this is a time to remind you of maybe wherever you're lacking something. This is definitely time to insult you. This is summary here is that the focus is not on the child. The child might not even come up in the discussion. They'll focus this on you and whatever shortcomings they think you have. All right, let's say pick up another scenario where, let's say a school conference or something like that. Again, co-parenting people, one or the other will show up, and that person, maybe the one person signed up for it, and it's like realize, oh, last minute they cannot make it. The other parent will say, oh, okay, I have time, I'll go, because both of them are together and a child's best interest at heart. They don't have any issues. One of them, okay, fine, I'll go. The parent parenting, again, in this situation, will go only if they have possession of the child at the time. So if the child is not with them, chances are they will not go. If the child is with them, yes, they will go, because like I said, one thing is common here with the co-parent is, and the paraparenting, is that the child's interest is, they're fully committed on that. Now they argue about which route to take to get there. Now for a narcissist that is counter-parenting with you, this yet again is one, either they completely ignore you because as far as they know, this is not their problem, because chances are they're not even part of the discussion to begin with, much less scheduling a teacher conference. So this is another time, you cannot tell them what to do, because they look at it that you're trying to control them, or try to tell them to, oh, go ahead and go this, I can't make it. That is you trying to control their life. That is you trying to control them, and God forbid that they will let you win. So here, once again, the child is completely out of the picture. They don't pay attention to that. The focus is on you and how to one up you and get over you on this one and win whatever it is battle they have going on. So another scenario too, let's say a child needs some kind of a medical attention, or surgery, or maybe they have the tonsils taken out, or they have I don't know, like some minor surgery, nothing major. Co-parenting, okay, they come together on how to pay for this. They know that's going to be an expensive. Maybe the kids are getting braces or something like that. They know it's going to be a higher cost. They agree on, okay, I'll pay this, or we'll go half on this. There's no argument about it. They care about the child, and the child needs whatever medical attention that is. For parenting, they will only agree to this if, and only if there's a paper, which is like divorce settlement or parenting plan or something that I've ordered them, that they should pay. Now that's the only time that will happen, because you remember the child's interest at heart, they have that, but they can only pay if there's a paper somewhere that says that's what they're supposed to do. Because other than that, they'll be going back and forth with you on what they're paying, or who is paying, on how they're not paying. Now, when you move over to the counter parent, first of all, they have no part in this. As far as they're concerned, that is your problem. If you decide that the child needs surgery, or needs braces, or needs their tonsils taken out, that is your problem. That is a problem that you contracted on your own. So you didn't consult them when you did this. It sounds crazy, but that's exactly how they'll be looking at this. So you handle it. That is your problem. So they're not going to be a part of it. They're not going to come and say, okay, let's sit down and go, you pay this one, or I pay this one. No, because as yet again, the focus here isn't on the child. This is on you. This is about you. This is about how to win you. So guys, if you look at what I've listed, even though the channel says co-parenting narcissist 101, that's what we expected to happen after you leave the relationship. But that's not what we're doing. You can definitely see the narcissist is counter-parenting with us. We are not para-parenting either, because para-parenting means that both of you in agreement have the child's best interest at heart. That is not what we're dealing with here. We're definitely not co-parenting, because for you to co-parent, you have to have two healthy, emotionally healthy people, and that's not what we have. So guys, I want to throw that out there, because I've seen para-parenting, and I know definitely we're not co-parenting. I know for sure it's not para-parenting when you actually look at what para-parenting means. However, what we're dealing with here is a narcissist is counter-parenting with us. All right, guys. If you like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Of course, get your mind together and everything else will fall into place. Take care.